because I can remember when Charlie Sheen was going through some, you didn't see no people of his ethnicity taking him down. I can remember when John Travolta was in the news. I can remember a whole bunch of people, but you never see people of their color take them down. We got to get better with that. Now, getting into last week trending topics, this past weekend trending topics, I'm going to actually start with Shannon Sharp. Man, check this out, right? All right, Shannon Sharp, I'm going to address you first, and I'm going to give my honest assessment, my honest opinion, and it's for me not to judge you. But I will say, in the type of entertainment that you're in, interviewing, and you know you bringing out the dirt and you bringing out the mess, what you're going through come with the territory. If you playing dirt, you get dirty. If you associate yourself with mess, things get messy, and it just comes with the territory. And if you wouldn't have never got into that business if you didn't feel like you could handle everything that come with it. Also, I will say this. I hope that everything works out for you. I hope that the best come of this situation, because listening and reading the text message just been displayed to the public and the people, man, me personally, I don't think you have much to worry about. But with that being said, who knows? We done seen stranger things. First thing, according to some people, moral compass, Shannon Sharp, in their eye, you could be dead wrong. So Shannon Sharp, what I'm gonna say is, according to some people, moral compass, you're dead ass wrong. I mean, me personally, if we can't talk about no TV shows that we watched as a kid, we pretty much ain't got nothing to talk about. But potato, if you like what you like, I like what I like. And according to the law in the United States, 18 mean you're grown. Just because I don't agree with it, don't mean you're wrong. And don't mean that for all those that don't agree with it, don't mean that, you know, you're wrong. For those that do, you're not wrong either, because it's within the law. To some it may seem weird, but you can't concern yourself with the thoughts of others when you know you're within righteousness. So, yeah, she's a little young for my blood, but Shannon likes what he likes. Reading some of the text messages and stuff of that nature, and seeing what they display, I don't think it's a strong case, honestly, because everything seemed to be consensual. But we have to be selective in the situations and the conversations we entertain. Man, people keep calling me. But with that being said, Shannon, I hope things work out for you. Because as far as the a pimp name, now you can call me a pimp name, Slitback. You feel me, Wesley Snipes? Wow. Oh man, that's a strong allegation though. That pimp word is something else. Boy, you don't want to play with that. You don't want to play with that, because it ain't pimping no more. It's human trafficking. Where it's human moving people around. Correction. So you crazy. But with that being said, Shannon, man, I hope everything works out for the better for you. But like I say, be selective of the company you keep. Be selective of the conversations you entertain, because this is what happened. Again, I felt like, yeah, it's hot in Florida. It's hot as hell. I felt like the whole Cat Williams interview is what set the tone for you. It made you rich. It made you famous. Well, you were already rich and famous, but it put you on the map. It put you on the map. You're a Hall of Fame NFL player, but after that Cat Williams interview, it put you on it put you on the map. And in the process of getting put on the map, boy, y'all ruffled a lot of feathers with people that's in the entertainment business. And like I say, when you dealing dirt, you got to be willing to get dirty. And Cat Williams pissed a lot of people off with what he was in on your show. And it was more people mad at you than they were at Cat Williams, because Cat Williams was just being Cat Williams. If you know Cat Williams, if you done seen him on TV, Cat Williams gonna say what he say. But they holding you accountable for giving him a platform to say all these things, you know. So with that being said, It comes with the territory, Shannon. And I hope you learn from this. And I know that you will because, man, you're a sharp dude. I mean, I'm a big fan. And I don't think you committed a crime. I think that you just committed nasty. That's all. You just nasty. And to some, you not nasty. To each his own. Now, I will say this much. Now you know who you are, you know who we are, and you know how you got to conduct yourself. And you will have your jobs back because I'm going to manifest that. You're going to get back on your feet because I don't feel like you did anything wrong. Now, if you did, you deserve your just due. But from what's put on the table, I don't see anything you did wrong. Moving right along, let's talk about NFL draft. You just nasty. That's all. I love the quote. Hey, Doctor, you stay. Hey, man, he dirty. He dirty. But that's why they got bathtubs and showers. He can go and take a bath. You know? Now, some filth you can't get off you. Let that be known. Now, let's talk about the NFL draft. And what's coach thoughts on it? Deion Sanders, Shador. I'm going to say this much, right? I am a big fan of Coach Prime. He's the most influential thing that ever happened to college football. What he did at Colorado was one of one, second to none. I think he's a remarkable father. I think he's a even better man from what I know of him and what I have been seen displayed on TV. However, there's some things, man, we just got to understand. There's some arenas we got to understand we can't win in. There's some arenas, hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. There's some arenas that we ain't got a shot in, and we just got to respect it. We just got to respect it. And it's okay. It's okay. But I'm going to say this much to you, Prime. I applaud. I admire you for all your efforts and everything that you have done in college football and NFL football and Little League football and being a father. Man, your son was put in a situation where it counted on people liking him. And sometimes, you know, we all put out there, it don't matter who like you. It doesn't matter what they say about you. In certain situations, it does. It really does. It really does. And we just got to understand that. Now, as a father, everything you've done, if you had a chance to do it all over, do it again. Because you was in position to have a say-so. Let's think about that. It's no different than what LeBron did. I don't care if Bronny was sorry, couldn't hit a layup up under the basket. If his father was in position to get him a job, so be it. You think Sam Walton didn't give his children jobs? Give his children, his grandchildren, and their grandchildren, and their cousins? Deion, man, speak up for your kid, man. That's okay. It's okay. We see the repercussions and the consequences that came from it. But guess what? You positioned yourself by becoming a Hall of Famer, by getting max deals, by getting big contracts, to whether he play another down in the NFL, your son's still gonna be all right because you gave him something that they can't get rid of. You gave him a work ethic. You gave him a mind. You gave him a heart. Well, God gave him all that. You enhanced it. And man, just be proud for that alone. Just proud of that alone. I'm proud of you. I'm glad it worked out this way. I'm glad it worked out this way. Because you want to know what adversity, the only thing adversity ever did for a real man was season him, spiced him up for him to be a better man. So this adversity Shador done went through, the NFL better watch out. Because I promise you, I'm willing to bet everything. I'm willing to put anything on the line. He's going to have a better pro career than any quarterback that was drafted. Because the most deadliest weapon a man can have, and it ain't even a deadly, the greatest attribute a man could have is to learn his lessons and grow through adversity. And boy, y'all done woke up a monster. Y'all done woke up a monster. And y'all, the NFL, it's y'all fault. Because that man gonna come in breaking records. Why? Because his daddy is a man of favors and with favors. And I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. Favors holds just as much weight as the US dollar. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Deion, it's gonna work out. I hope y'all get things going in Colorado. I wish you much success on that. And hey, man, we just got to keep chopping, baby. We just got to keep chopping. That's all we got to do. Hey, with that being said, man, I got to shoot some content. We got some new We're So Tampa content where we are actually taking everyday life situations and putting them into real skit comedy. And it's some of this stuff you're going to be able to relate to. So if you want to see more, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And help us get this thing off the ground down here in Tampa, Florida. And stop playing. Another episode with Coach. Yes, sir?